Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with the 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love you. Yes, that was it. Last time around, we had everyone's favorite, the swimsuit episode, where, Rentaro and the girls went to a pool, and, I don't know why I had to say it like that, but it was funny. But, they went to a pool and, did some swimming. I guess we can just run through what happened with each of them. Hakari and Nano were in a boob size competition, which actually was too much for Rentaro to handle, so he ended up passing out for a little while. Then they were accosted by some creeps, but luckily Rentaro woke up and scared them away. Meanwhile, Shizuka had drifted away on the lazy river and wound up cast away on one of the little islands until Rentaro was able to come save her. And then Karane was very self-conscious about her body, her figure, and then Rentaro basically just had to be like, look, I don't think you understand. You are hot. And yeah, warmed everything over, basically, so... then they had just a good time. It was nice and wholesome. It was pretty sus, too. But it was wholesomely sus. We can say that. So, yeah. That's pretty much where we left off. Like always, the reaction is down in the description and in the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure. So let's go ahead and jump right into this episode of the 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You. Here we go. So, Kusuri, I just kind of guesstimated as to how to spell her name. Kusuri, who is basically, I don't know, what's a comparison? It's like if you combined, like, Luffy and Mao Mao together, you get Kusuri. It's like, so, I'm trying to think of, like, what's the most hyper-energetic person I can think of to mix with Mao Mao, you know? Good grief. God, wouldn't that be funny if that was an episode of the Apothecary Diaries? It was like, oh no, all the guys want to kiss Jinchi. They have to figure out a solution or some shit. Oh, good grief. It's so fucking stupid. Alright, number 5. Number 5, Kusuri. So, now we have Chemistry Gremlin. They even made a fucking Breaking Bad reference. I love that. Because she has not tried meth, but... She has not tried making meth, but she is the one who knocks. Oh man, this is great. So she's also got an All Might thing going on, because the freaking tall, voluptuous form, that's her actual form. That's what she's supposed to look like. She's supposed to look like... I don't know. I don't know. You know what I do like, though? I like... I do like archetype of very tall, voluptuous girl who ties her hair back into a ponytail, has glasses and a lab coat. The only other example I have is Futaba from the Rascal Does Not Dream series. You know, if I had a nickel for every time that happened, I'd have 2 nickels at least. I'm sure there's other examples, but I don't know. But I like that. But for the most part, she's got that All Might thing where it's like, well, that's supposed to be her normal form, but she can only access that for a limited amount of time. And this is now her new standard form, is the small form. I mean, she seems to be, like, smaller than Shizuka is, you know? It is ridiculous. But she's also fucking batshit crazy, you know? But she's got drugs for everyone. She's got drugs for everyone. You know, too, it's just like... Okay, I guess just kind of going through the drugs real quick. Just to talk about Hakari, where it's just like... The way she just expected her boobs to just get ridiculously huge, and her butt and have it like flapping and stuff, and it's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna put it out there. That's not sexy. That is just not sexy. It's like, look, she's already really goddamn curvy, you know? She's really fucking sexy and curvy, you know? And she's drawn that way, obviously. But it's just like, when it gets like to be too much, it's just like, come on, you know? But then instead it was the potion. It's a potion that only dissolves clothing. I love the way when Freerun says that, and it's exactly what happened here. It's a potion that dissolves clothing. Good grief. But then she took Rentaro's sweats. It's amazing he just had those too, you know? So Hakari, I mean, she is so ridiculously horny. There's just like, because that's the thing, it's like, yes, now I can use this, I can make my body even more big and curvy, and I can seduce my beloved and stuff, and it's just like, honey, if Hakari just went up and said, fuck me right now, he would do it, you know? I'm pretty sure he would do it, you know? He'd be a little surprised that she just went all in, but at the same time, I think he wouldn't be surprised, you know? So there's that. And then Shizuka got bunny ears. I mean, because we just have to add to the fucking cuteness, you know? It's interesting, it's, like, specifically, like, big, like, rabbit ears and not, like, you would almost just expect, like, cat ears, you know? But I don't know. But yeah, so they did that, and then just stroked her bunny. So I can't believe they were able to show that on television, but and then Nano got fucking hair tentacles, so that was something. Oh goodness. Oh, okay. I will say though, in terms of Rentaro actually falling in love with Kusari, I'm gonna be honest, I think the gold standard is still Shizuka, you know? Now, this one didn't take as long, you know? Like, what we've been doing is, you know, with Shizuka and Nano, both of them were only introduced to, you know, the others at the end of the episode. This one was, like, halfway through, you know? So, but yeah, it's just like, I definitely feel like Shizuka is now the gold standard. Now, the way he fell in love with Hakari and Karane is still good. I just don't think it's as good. But with Nano and Kusari, it's just like, did you fall in love with her? Like, it's been like 5 minutes, you know? But I don't know. Like, there's a part of me that's like, it's a part of me that's like, when he actually is confessing his love, I don't fully believe it. But by the end of that episode or two, you know, then I'm really like, yeah, I buy that. I buy that he's in love now. But that's the thing. It's like, I don't buy it anymore when he says it first, you know? Like, I think he likes them, but I don't buy that he's absolutely fallen in love with them when he is confessing to them, except for Shizuka. Shizuka, and maybe because that was at the end of that episode that he did that, but that relationship blossomed over the course of episode 3 into this just incredible thing, you know? It's really good. I really enjoyed that episode. Probably my favorite episode so far. And yeah, so I don't fully buy it. Like, when he's, you know, when it's like, oh, the love potion has worn off, you know, it's been counteracted, but he's still in love with her, and then takes her to be like, oh, I want her to be, you know, my next girlfriend and stuff, and it's just like, brother, I don't fully buy it yet, you know? I'm still not entirely sure if I buy it even at the end of this episode, where it's just like, I guess? I mean, she's good. It's not like there's anything bad about her, but it's just like, I don't feel quite that connection yet, you know? And maybe that's just because because I didn't really have this problem with Hakari and Karane, but I think that really is just Shizuka has set the standard for me, where it's just like, that episode was so good, and I just really liked it. I liked her. I liked their dynamic that they had, and I feel like at the end of that episode, they truly fell in love with each other. That now I am kind of judging all of his meet cutes, basically, that he has, and I'm just like, I don't buy it yet, Now, again, by the end, 2 episodes ago with Nano, it's just like, I buy that by the end of that episode he was in love with her, but that was by the end of the episode, after they went through the amusement park date, so it's like, I bought it then, but beforehand, when he's, when she's like, oh, I've fallen in love with you, let's go out, and he's like, I've fallen in love with you too. It's like, really? It's been like 5 minutes, man. And it's kind of the same here with Kusari, where it's just like, I don't fully buy it. I guess that's what it comes down to, is I don't fully buy it at first, but I know it will get to that point, and most likely either by the end of the episode or very soon after, I will buy it, It's just that I feel like, in terms of the pacing of the relationship and the sort of build up to it, I just feel like Shizuka is now the gold standard, So I don't know. But still, Kusari, I like Kusari. I think she's fun. I was a bit worried at first, very hyperactive girl. And I will say, even though I like the dub, there are some of these voices where I'm just like, what are they saying? It's just like, and I think she got better as the episode goes on, Like, there was a comment on the first episode where someone was talking about Karane's voice and saying they don't like it. And at first I was kind of there too, where I was just like, ooh, that's a kind of a weird voice, Just kind of going for this, like, well, yeah, I don't know, dude. But, like, as the episodes have gone on, I feel like the voice actor has really gotten into the role, And that happens a lot, That happens a lot with, especially with English voice actors. I mean, I'm sure it happens with Japanese voice actors, but it's harder to tell because they're speaking Japanese, Whereas here, it's just like, yeah, it is a bit difficult sometimes, but I feel like they are kind of getting into their roles a bit more. And Kusari, like, by the end of it, I was keeping up with what she was talking about. But at first, I'm just like, I'm catching like half the words she's saying, So, and I mean, you guys know me. I am a dub defender. We watch sub, we watch stuff in Japanese here all the time. I mean, goodness sake, we do 2 Black Clover episodes a week. We did all of Vinland Saga in the sub. We did Mob Psycho in the sub. We do a lot of stuff subbed. But I am a dub defender. I think that if you watch a dubbed anime, like, unless it's an old dub from, like, the early 2000s, like, for the most part, English dubs, if you watch it, you're getting the full experience, To me, that's what I think. I definitely look down on a lot of the sub elitists. And you can have a preference for sub. That's fine, but it's the people that put down dubs, that's where I kind of draw the line, like, no, don't put down the dub, So, anyway, but with this, it's like, there are a couple times, and mainly when they're, like, yelling, where I'm just like, they're saying something, I'm just not entirely sure what, but, again, like I said, with Karane, I think after the first episode, her voice got, like, way better. Like, she got more used to how she wanted to do that voice, so... And I think Kusari is the same way, where it's just like, I by the end of the episode, I was like, okay, I think I'm definitely hearing what she's saying a lot more, So, yeah, and maybe that's just the mixture of, I think that's just the mixture of doing the sort of, the higher pitched girl voice and also screaming, which happens in this show a lot, So it's just like, I don't know how to really balance that, Because you are trying to do voices for these, young teenage girls. But this show is also ridiculous, so I don't know. You know what it means? It means that what we need is subtitles for the English dub. There are no subtitles for the English dub, at least, not on this site. And a lot of times I don't see subtitles for the English dub specifically. Like, they'll have subtitles for the Japanese version, but that's not the same script that the dub uses, and that's something I definitely need more of with English dubs. I need more subtitles. I need more closed captions for the English dub script. So yeah. So there's still a long way to go. There's still a little ways to go with English dubs, and that definitely needs to be addressed. But yeah, no, I'm down for English dubs, definitely. In fact, I'm about to start a new anime. In a sec after I finish this video, and I'm thinking I'm going to do that in dub, so, man. But anyway, good episode, and obviously we're going to something crazy next episode, which will be fun. But yeah, an interesting introduction to Kusuri. She's good. She's definitely good. I'll definitely need more of her, so yeah, that is basically it. With all of that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around to any of those. There's a playlist with all of my 100 Girlfriends reactions. There's also another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.